Hi, I'm Jackie, and this is Yoga Literacy with the St. Louis Public Library. Each week, I bring you a 30-minute yoga class that's suitable for beginners on up, and I also recommend a book or an audiobook or an ebook related to yoga that's available through the library. This week, our theme is Hit the Reset Button. This is a class that's for you, especially on days when you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or if things aren't off to a good start and you just need to hit reset and start again. So we'll be doing some nice feel-good stretches. We'll take the body through a full range of movements, do some deep breathing, and hopefully by the end, you'll feel refreshed and recharged and ready to start again. Give it another try. The book that I'm recommending is The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. When I read this book a few years ago, I found it both profound and practical. It's easy to understand and it's also inspiring. It will help you start a mindfulness meditation practice if you want to, but you're new to it. Or if you've been practicing for years, I think it's also really, really helpful and can bring a breath of fresh air into your practice. There's a special focus in the book on kind of dismantling these tapes that we have running in our minds, these limiting beliefs that tell us that we can't do something, or we're not good enough, or this will never work, or that's not possible, or this will never change about me, and how we can use a meditation practice to kind of slowly unravel and let those fade and step into the present moment and open up more possibilities for ourselves. So, the Untethered Soul. And let's hit reset. Let's just start again. Let's let go of the tapes that have been running earlier today and get a new one running. So let's begin in the seat. And as always, if you've been doing these classes with me, you know that when we sit, it can be cross-legged or legs stretched out, or if you've got a chair is just fine for all of our seated postures. All right, let's just begin taking some nice rolls of the shoulders. And some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And a couple more like that. Let some tension go from your shoulders and the tops of your shoulders. And then we'll let the shoulders come down the back. And can you just stretch your arms out, reach through your fingertips, turn your palms to face forward towards me. Then bring your right fingertips down and your left arm stretches alongside your ear, big side stretch. And then hand back down to the ground. Okay, inhale, other side. And exhale, hand down. So side to side like that, it's a simple movement. Can you do it with your breath? Inhale up, exhale down. And I'll say too, if you've got a tricky shoulder, bring your fingertips to the top of your shoulder and point your elbow up instead, like so. And keep your seat rooted to the ground. Reach through your fingertips. Make space in your sides. Last time. Last round with the left arm going up. And when your hand comes to the ground, let's reach all 10 fingertips towards the ground. If you're in a chair, just reach towards the ground. If you're on the ground, reach into the ground and push through your fingertips enough and far enough away that you feel a stretch in your elbow pit and your arm. And draw your low belly in towards your spine. Now inhale, stretch your palms, bring your arms up and palms together and down towards the center of the chest. Let your fingertips brush the tops of your thighs and repeat that. Inhale, we go up, wide palms, they meet, and back to the center. We'll do that one more time. And now hands come to the center. Let's pause here, close your eyes or look down. And if you'd like, choose a word or a phrase or a feeling of how you want to reorient today. Re-aim. Okay, release your hands. Come to your hands and knees. Tabletop position. Palms are wide. And let's do cat-cow. Inhale, chest and tail up. Exhale, chin and tail tuck. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, round spine. Let's do a few more. And if it feels okay, on the exhalation, squeeze your navel up towards your spine. If you've eaten recently, maybe don't do that. But if your stomach's pretty empty, lift your navel up towards your spine. Deep breath out. Let's get all the stale air out. We do it one more time. And then tuck your toes. Lift your knees. Press your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. If it's a new pose for you, you can bend your knees and keep lifting your seat up. Take weight off of your shoulders by lifting your hips towards the corner of the ceiling and the wall behind you. And then let's just keep it moving here, bending the knees one at a time. And take your hips side to side. Down dog feels like a full body stretch once you're used to it. And if it's new, again, give yourself some time. You'll get there. We want to have the hands pressing forward and down, hips lifting up and back, and our heels reaching towards the ground one at a time. Okay, let's turn this pedaling into stepping, walking towards the hands. Step, step, step. Go slow. And bring your feet about as wide as your hips. Now here we're folding. And you can bring your hands to your opposite elbows. Let your head and your chest go down, and your knees can be a little bit bent. I want you to take 3 exhalations through your mouth. Sigh. And as you sigh, relax your head. Let your head dangle. Last breath out. And then slight bend in your knees. Roll slowly up. And then your arms come over your head. And your palms come into your chest. Okay, now take your hands down. Remember how we brushed the thighs seated. We'll do that again here, but we're standing. Arms go up. And now your palms will face the ground once they come over your head, and you'll just go nice and slow, smooth it out. Repeat that twice more. On the way up, like a big protective circle around you with your arms. And on the way down, just smooth out any sharp edges, any harsh feelings. Smooth it out, hit reset. Relax your hands as you go down. Okay. Now arms go up and overhead. Interlace your fingers, and we'll lean over towards the right. Roll your right shoulder under, your left shoulder up. So top shoulder goes back, and we're feeling this stretch in the side. On the breath in, come back to the center, go over to the other side. Navel draws in. We're pressing into our feet. And back up to the center. Now bend your arms, expand your chest, expand your hands. And from here, bring your hands around. They can go to press on your low back, or your hands can interlace and your shoulder blades come towards each other. So either way, chest is broad, shoulder blades are going together. We breathe in to let the sternum lift up, and we'll fold on the exhalation. Bend your knees a little bit,
Let your head and your chest go down. Deep breath in. Let your hands go. Breathe out. Brush the ground with your fingertips and come all the way back up to standing. A big full body stretch. And then arms go down to the sides as you exhale. Okay. Inhale, stretch up again. Bend your arms, exhale into like a cactus shape, but we'll take it all the way down from here. Reach your hands behind you, down, down, down to the fold, deep fold. Half lift, inhale. This is where the chest lifts. Your navel lifts up towards your spine. Your gaze is slightly forward. Hands can be on the ground or the shins. And on the exhalation, fold back down. Step your right foot back behind you and lower your right knee. In a low lunge, inhale, lift your arms up. And exhalation, hands go down. We're building a little flow here, a little sequence of breath to movement. Lift your back leg, breathe in. Step forward, breathe out. Half lift, breathe in. And fold, breathe out. We'll rise to stand, a feel-good stretch coming up. Arms to the sides, breathe out. Reach through the fingers. Let's do it on the other side. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, bend your arms. We get this nice chest opening fold as the chest goes down. Half lift, inhale. Left foot back, exhale. Knee to the floor. And then lift your arms. We go up, really lengthen, reach up. Exhale, fingertips to the ground. Lift back knee, inhale. Step forward, exhale. Half lift, chest forward, inhale. Fold, chest down, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale. Hands to the sides, exhale. Okay, 3 more times just like that. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, cactus arms to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot back, knee down. Inhale, lift. Think of the sides of your waist lengthening. Exhale, hands down. Back knee lifts. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, back down. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, arms to your sides. Inhale, stretch up, wide palms. Exhale, elbows bend, dive to the ground. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, left foot back, knee to the ground. Inhale, lift your arms, reach up, look up. Exhale, bend your arms, hands to the ground. Inhale, lift your knee, back knee. Exhale, step forward. Half lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Rise to stand, breathe in. Arms to sides, breathe out. Once more, each side. Inhale, full body stretch. Exhale, dive to the ground. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot back, knee to the ground. We're gonna add on something this round. Arms go up, and then do that cactus opening of the arms as you exhale, then straighten your arms and let your fingertips brush the ground. You're leaning forward and coming back up. Okay, 2 more. Shoulder blades roll down the back, and then arms scoop up. 1 more, arms go down the back. and inhale up. Fingertips down to the floor. Lift your right knee like you've been doing, but this time, lift your leg up nice and high. Can you balance on your left leg? Your hands on the ground. Stretch thigh away from thigh. Breathe. And then set your foot back onto the floor. Fold. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, stand, inhale. Arms, sides, exhale. Last time, lift, inhale. Cactus arms, fold, knees can bend, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Left foot back, knee to the floor, exhale. Now, arms lift, breathe in. And 3 of these nice cleansing, flushing, releasing movements. Arms bend, then extend, and sweep up. Last one. Okay, now you bring your fingers to the floor. Lift your back knee up and shift the weight onto this front leg. Stretch your left leg up just as high as you can. Thigh away from thigh, chest and head going down. Foot to the floor. And a half lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Bend the knees slightly, rise to stand, inhale. Hands to chest, exhale. Okay, now bring your hands to your hips. Let your shoulders roll down your back. Notice how you feel. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Relax your jaw. Now take your hips to the right, forward, left, and back. Let's take 3 loops this way. Every inch of the circle that you can. Next time we come forward, we'll just reverse, around the other way. Moving from the pelvis. One more loop around. Okay, as you come forward this next time, lift up onto your heels. And as you exhale, let your heels drop, and now your arms relax at your sides too. And we'll do that a couple times. Rise up onto the balls of your feet, and then let go, hit the ground. One more, rise up. Heels hit the ground. Okay. Now let's take our arms up and over the head. Make our way down to the ground with a nice fold, exhale. And half lift, inhale. And step back, downward facing dog again, exhale. Lift your hips up and back. Take weight out of your shoulders, pedal your knees. Take one more deep breath. And then lower your knees down to the ground, down to table. Then hips back towards the heels, a child's pose. Let your arms lengthen forward. Come up onto your fingertips. Maybe your elbows are lifting. A couple deep breaths here. Okay. Now bring your hands in towards you, just to a table pose. And stretch your right leg off of your mat. So I'm turned, but your right foot will actually be off of your mat, out to the side. And then let's walk our hands over towards the right and hold onto your right foot or your right ankle, your right shin, wherever you can grasp here. And lean your upper body away from your foot. Your upper body leans to the left as you hold your right leg. So imagine that you are a
sailboat. Your upper body's the sail, and your leg is the mast, and the wind is pulling you over to the left here. As you exhale next, you can let go. And then bend. Right knee, so bring it in. Knees over the ankle. And your forearm goes to your thigh. And with your arm, move your right knee back in space so you feel this stretch in your inner leg. Bring your left hand to your hip, or your left hand can come behind your head and your elbow points up towards the ceiling. Breathe nice and deep. And begin to stretch your arm up towards the ceiling so we can reach back towards the other side, off to the left, so it'll be off your mat, and your right toes point, and now your right arm comes alongside your ear. And we'll reach from the fingertips to the toes. Reach from your fingertips to your toes. Relax your face. And then let your hands come down to the ground. And tuck your leg. Go to the other side. Left foot goes off the mat. And your hands walk over to hold your foot, your ankle, your shin, whatever you've got. There's a little pulling, a leaning over to the side. I'm going to feel this, or I feel this at least, on the right side of my rib cage, on my right back, right waist. One more deep breath. And let go of your foot. You'll slide your left foot in closer and turn your foot out. So the left ankle is lined up with the right knee. The left knee is over the left ankle. Then your left forearm comes to your thigh and gently move it back. And do you feel that stretch in your inner leg? Your right arm could go to your hip or your hand behind your head with your elbow pointing up towards the ceiling. Opening up, resetting. Ready to start a new story in your mind for the day. Ready to try again. On the next breath, right arm goes up. We arc over, right hand on the ground to the side of your mat, and then the left arm stretches up. We feel this nice stretch and length in the left side. And the breath. Stretch from your toes to your fingertips. One more deep breath. Okay, now hand goes down to the ground. Tuck your leg back in, tabletop pose. And let's do cat and cow on our fingertips. So instead of flat palms, fingertips. Cat and cow. Notice if you feel any different between the first time we did cat-cow today and now. One more. And then sit back onto your heels if it's comfortable to sit on your heels like this, and if not, find a seat that is, legs crossed, or you can get back in your chair. Hands rest on your lap. And let's just take a moment, a minute, to breathe. Notice the feeling of the air on your skin. Notice the feeling of your breath moving in your body.
And take 3 more nice deep breaths. Just noticing the movement of air and the air on your skin. And bring your hands together and rub your palms together. Generate some heat. And then cover your eyes with your hands. So your fingertips are pointing up and they go over the front of your head. And then we'll slide our hands back onto the top of the head, so where your halo would be or is. Take a deep breath here. And the hands slide down the back of your neck and bring your hands to the tops of your shoulders. And a deep breath here. And slide your hands down over your heart. Deep breath here. And the hands go down to the low belly. Deep breath here. And finally to the tops of your legs or your knees. A deep breath here. Okay. You can stay in your seat or come to lie on your back for just a few breaths to close out our practice. Shavasana. You can have your legs bent or stretched out. If you had a word or a phrase or a picture in your mind or a feeling in your body of how you want to reset for the day, bring that back now. Choosing to start over, to start fresh, to let go of what you started to let weigh you down today. And to choose a new frame of mind. Take 3 more deep breaths with me here. One more deep breath. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Roll over to your side. Press your palms into the ground and come up to a seat. Palms to the chest. And let's close our practice. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.